Huh? What if I put Stephen Paddock in there?
Let's not joke about that.
Is it too soon?
Yeah, very, very much. People are very...
They're sensitive right now.
Extremely, yeah. So guys, look, we have a promo going
are we on Facebook?
Yes.
Hey, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Free gifts for everybody that shares. Free gifts. I got a big super surprise for you today.
Big,
Jared,
huge, massive.
Jared Grant is in the house. Grant Cardone is in the house. You were in the house today, Young Hustlers, and I got a big surprise, a big gift, a super package for everybody that shares the dream.
Would you say that this is like probably the best deal we've offered?
Yeah, I can't even talk deals yet. It's
put your pinky out when you're drinking that, man. Put your pinky out. I'll tell you, we do have a deal coming up today, and it involves some of this. It involves some of this.
Hey, big shout out to, let me see who's sharing the stream right now, because you guys, if I got to throw down for anybody, I'm throwing down
for the shares.
For the people that share.
For the shares.
John, you always in my
up in my ass.
You always up in my stuff, John.
I got to throw down for anybody. Oh yeah, it was the sound was
terrible.
terrible.
I had quite a week.
You did have quite a week.
And then you were in Canada. I was in Vegas.
Hey, Canada. People are really nice in Canada.
Dude, nice people, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
I was actually on the flight. Did
you have any negative people at that meeting though? Like any
No,
any
dude.
haters?
They were all super on board.
Oh yeah.
With the deal.
Yeah.
I was on the plane though, and this gal that was sitting next to me, she was coming back from Vegas, and I was like, "Oh man, were you there for that whole thing?" She's like, "Yeah, and at first, we we heard that there was a shooting, and
Tell Paulie to put Forbes Riley up there on my list. I need a new one of these. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
It wasn't important.
Before I interrupt you though, Nemeroy, Haria, Brad, Phil Simonetti, David Alderman, Michael Price, just a few of the people that have shared the stream. There, you guys, I got your back. You share, and I got your back. Trust me. 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go to showtime. Hey! Welcome to Young Hustlers.
Every Thursday.
12 p.m.
East Coast Standard Time, GC.
Right here from Miami Beach at the GC
and
TV
JG.
Studios. The JG, Jared Glant, at Jared Glant, at whitepasty.com.
That's right. Ghost. 10xgrowthcon.com/ghost.
Yeah. So look, today and every Thursday, we come to you to talk about your sales.
We talked about how to make life easy.
Your prospect.
Right?
Your follow-up.
Cold calls.
Paper making.
Emails.
Connecting with your customer.
Follow-up.
Internet activity. How to get people back into your funnels.
We talk about how to get your sales swag on, man.
How do you get your sales on? How do you love sales, fall in love with sales? How do you become a master of sales? How do you learn to do what other great companies and individuals have done?
How do you make sales easy, right? How do you take it from something that you hate doing, that makes you uncomfortable, that some people fear, and make it something that's really easy, something that you can go out and create predictable income with.
Tell me what was your first experience in sales? By the way, we're going to take your phone calls too, 305-865-8668. Please keep your questions to sales. Tell me about your first sales job. I mean, the one you were terrible at.
I'll tell you something. I was not terrible at any sales job that I had.
Because you're so good looking.
Well, no, but I never became a salesperson until I came to work for you. That was when I first really had to confront sales, because you heard no so much. Like I don't believe you become a salesperson until you go out and you have to create business out of thin air.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you worked for some big companies.
Yeah,
like, what was your
easy,
first
dude.
sales job?
I worked at a golf course, scrubbing clubs.
Yeah. That was
That was a sales job.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd get paid, guy tipped me $20 for cleaning his clubs.
Yeah.
So
Give me
that
your
was
best pitch on
personality.
scrubbing my clubs.
Hey, what's going on, guys? And then they'd be drunk.
How
and
was your game? How was your
I
game?
just start cleaning their clubs.
You'd clean them even.
Totally.
So
Yeah.
you wouldn't ask me, hey, can I clean your clubs?
No. I'd be
You
like,
just start
guys,
scrubbing me down.
Guys, how'd you hit him out there? Everything go great? Who won? Who won all the money?
So you just start rubbing the guy out, basically.
I just start cleaning them. No, man, don't worry about it. I'll take care of these. But look, I think that most people consider themselves a salesperson, and they're truly not, because they haven't mastered the actual art of sales. They don't understand the process. They don't have a system. They're not aware of where they're at in the process. And they, like in my opinion, if you work in a retail store and somebody comes to you and that's the only way you get business,
Yeah.
your results are based on personality.
Let me show you some people that know something about sales. Ed Milet, okay, runs an organization that pays out $1 billion in commissions a year. Todd Peterson,
Vivid.
total direct sales company.
Total
Damon John
entrepreneur, grew to over $1 billion.
Damon John was working in a restaurant. Damon John
Selling hats on the street.
selling hats on the street, ends up becoming the shark on Shark Tank.
Built FUBU.
Elena Cardone, you know she sold me, okay? Everybody knows she was reeling me in the whole time. This dude right here, $4 billion in sales billings a year. How about Andy Frisilla, true salesman?
Yep.
Online,
Definitely.
selling a nutritional product and nobody knew him. Ezra Firestone.
Unbelievable salesperson online.
Russell
with websites.
Brunson, selling off funnels, okay? Yeah, sure. Onyx selling online.
Yep.
Hey, also, do you know who the other person was that I gave?
Yes.
Okay, good. Brad Lee, $50 million company. Ty Lopez, selling online.
Everybody knows Ty.
So millions of dollars of programs online. Lewis House. All these people have completely different personalities. Lewis House is probably the nicest guy of the entire group, except for Tim Story.
Yeah.
Okay, that dude's selling recovery. He's helping people get from drug addiction into recovery. We got Michael Burt, Coach Michael Burt. Dude, that guy's been through all my sales material. He'll tell you I am the God. Okay, Hank Norman, branding and marketing. This is our 10X, just part of our 10X growth conference. And this is what I'm gonna do for everybody watching the show today that has shared the show. You have to share the show to get this. Okay, I'm going to take my $4,000 ticket while we're live. I'm going to do that ticket for $495 today.
This is the best deal we've offered to date. So take advantage of it now. We have it up for the hour that
And
the
if
show's
you've already
live.
bought a ticket, so what? You're not going to get a refund on the other ticket. This is just for the next 60 minutes. Okay, we do crazy stuff. $495. Visa, MasterCard, American Express.
10xgrowthcon.com/495.
495, the number 495. My name's Grant Cardone. This is at Jared Grant. We got 4 callers on the line, and we're talking today about
Confidence.
Ooh.
Confidence.
If you got no confidence, you got no sale.
So what are some things that you need to be confident in order to be successful in selling?
Well, I'll just tell you, my first job in sales was clothing. I went there with no plan every day.
Yeah.
I went there with no plan, no ammunition.
Yep.
Didn't know what to say.
How'd you feel?
Dude, no confidence.
Yeah.
I'm scared of people. People would drive across town to come to this clothing store, walk in the front door, clearly stop there to buy clothes.
This is before the internet.
Oh, this is way before the internet.
Yeah.
This is before the telephone.
Yeah.
So they drive in, dude. They would drive in and I would be like, I don't want to bother people.
Yeah.
They came to me.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want to talk to people. I don't know what to say. So I would say dumb stuff like, how can I help you? Can I help you?
Yeah.
You know? Those need to be bigger. Can I help you? What can I do for you? And all the time they'd say what?
I'm just looking.
No, I'm just looking, man. And then I'd be like, oh, I bothered them.
Yeah.
Okay, let me leave them alone. So move your arm, man. Move your elbow. Okay, I brought some women in, man. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Jared Glant. This is Young Hustlers. And we're talking about confidence. How to get your confidence on.
How to get your swag on.
Carolina, Texas. From Nashville, Tennessee. From Mexico, just to meet Grant Cardone. This is the #1 entrepreneurship conference on planet Earth.
So let's give it up for your man, Grant Cardone.
My goal and purpose in life is to help people get better. How important is it for people to go big right now?
So the number one reason why small businesses fail is overfunding.
I'm going to teach everybody that there's always another level.
This is crazy good. This is penthouse from the beginning to the end.
The only reason to be in business is to make money and have freedom.
You're able to trust yourself. If I'm gonna build an empire, God damn it, I'm gonna do it.
I'm always committed to differentiating and adding value. For me, that's the key.
These are real people making real money in a real economy, hiring real people, creating real jobs.
Rethink user experience, rethink the digital sales process, and rethink how you communicate with your customers. Pixel 506 is a digital design agency, marketing, and development company with one goal in mind. How do you effectively simplify your digital presence to make your prospects do more business, become excited, and never feel confused when it comes to understanding what it is you do? Working with companies like Future Labs, New York Metro Transit Authority, and more, Pixel 506 has successfully grown businesses, increased leads, and created a lasting digital and social presence to drive more revenue and increased ROI. If you want this for your business, you can learn more about Pixel 506 at pixel506.com. That's Pixel 506.
Franchising is listed by Grant Cardone as one of the ways to become a millionaire. Let the experts at Fran Finders be with you every step of the way as your partner finding, buying, selling, and promoting franchises. With over 10 years experience, Fran Finders is the company to help get set up with franchising, to help you get set up with owning your own franchise and finding a franchise that's right for you. Visit franfinders.com. That's franfinders.com to get started with your search today.
Hey, we're back. We're talking about how to be more confident in any situation. Were you in a situation this past week?
I was in a situation that I was well prepared for. My wife was well prepared for. So when this place
A lot of people weren't.
People were freaking out, man.
Yeah.
Okay, like people around, they're like, me and my wife are like calm. We're like, hey, me and my wife talk about this situation all the time. How many times have I told you?
Literally every time we go to Vegas for any event,
really big places, Chicago, New York. Every time I go to New York, I'm like, something bad's going to happen here. There's too many people.
Yeah.
Okay. So we always, and I've always told Jared, I said, dude, something bad's going to happen here. It's not about whether something's bad. It's something bad's going to happen in your town.
Yeah.
If it's this big or that big, it's going to happen. The question
something
is...
Something bad's just going to happen to you in life.
Totally, man.
You know? Like it doesn't have to be something like this. It could be you losing your job, getting a divorce. I mean, bad things happen to people all the time.
How are you going to make the shift? How are you going to make the transition from this scene to that scene in life? And the way to do it is, number one, decide to be confident. Okay, number one, decide to be confident. When this thing went off this weekend, I told me and my wife, hey, we're confident. We're not scared, we're confident, okay? So quit saying to yourself, I'm introverted.
Yeah.
I don't like talking to people.
This requires you to be confident. It requires you to take control.
I'm nervous. My wife's like, I'm a little nervous. I said, baby, we're fine. We're prepared. You've done your training. You've done tactical training. I'm prepared. I have the equipment I need on me to do the best job I can to make sure we're good, okay? So number one, reinforce that every day.
Yeah.
Decide to be confident.
I will be confident.
I am confident. I am confident.
I will close more deals.
Better than saying, I'm an introvert, I don't like talking to people, I'm shy. Somebody told Scarlett that she was shy one day. I said, dude, why would you tell my daughter that?
Yeah.
Well, I don't need my daughter hearing that. People believe what they hear, right? Number two is
you got to build. You got to build your education. You got to grow your knowledge.
You're going to build confidence through knowledge, right? Okay. Number three
is going to be practice.
You've
got to practice being in the situation.
You're going to reinforce your knowledge by role playing and practicing over and over and over again. Repetition is the mother.
It's the fourth step.
What?
Repetition. Repeat.
Number 4. Repetition is the mother, your sister, the nun, the priest, the father, the God, the Holy Grail is the repetition. This is what most people don't do.
Yeah.
Repeat it over and over and over and over again.
So I think, like, you know, if you don't feel like you're confident in what you do and you wake up every day and you're like, when is this going to change? It can change today, but you just have to be willing to do what comes next.
Yeah.
So, hey, I've made the commitment. I'm done I'm done feeling unconfident. I'm done feeling uncertain.
Decision.
I'm done accepting less than I know I'm capable of producing.
Robert
and
says.
then the next thing you have to do is you actually have to take action on that.
Yeah.
You have to like pick up a freaking book, pick up a program.
Yeah.
Get around people that can influence you and inspire you to be more confident. Like at this event.
Come hang out with these guys.
Like we've got an all-star lineup of people that have all become extremely successful in their field, that will inspire you, that will educate you, and that will give you a track to run on so that you can go home and repeat what they go over.
And by the way, every
again.
one of these people has a story about a point in their life where they were not confident.
Totally.
I got Robert Sislow. By the way, Robert Sislow needs to speak at this thing about marketing and branding. Okay, Robert Sislow's here. He decided, he came to work for me from the Banana Republic and the Dominican Republic. Okay? First the Dominican Republic, then he upgraded to the Banana Republic. Okay? He didn't have a t-shirt in the Dominican Republic, then went to Banana Republic, they gave him a t-shirt, and he traded in his Banana Republic t-shirt to work at Grant Cardone training as video genius. First thing I did with Robert was like, you're the video genius, Robert. Instill confidence in people, man. Robert, how much confidence do you have today compared to?
Oh, it's like night and day.
You a mic right
yeah,
there?
Yeah, I am. There's really no hesitation. I can walk into any situation and know I can handle it.
And
Compared to 3 years ago when I was terrified, I was like, I can't do that. I can't. What do I do with this? How do I talk to them?
Number one, he made a decision. Number two, he built confidence. He built it through knowledge. What knowledge did you go to?
Cardone training.
Cardone University.
Cardone University.
Starts watching it every day. Third thing he did was he started practicing. You just can't read and watch.
Yeah.
You have to practice something, right? There's a story Tim Grover tells about Michael Jordan. What's his name that was running the Bulls? Pat Riley. He's running and they do this meditation. They bring in this professional meditator and they're having the whole team meditate. And Michael wouldn't participate in the meditation. Michael's throwing freaking foul shots. And the coach went over to Michael Jordan and said, dude, what are you doing? What's the problem here? He's like, dude, they're meditating. I'm shooting, okay? I'm going to give the team 50 different reasons, 50 points. That was code for points. I'm going to give him 50 points to meditate on in the next game. Sure enough, next game he goes out and does 52 points.
Wow.
Practicing, man. That was his meditation. The fourth thing is that repetition over and over and over again. One more thing that I would like to add. And
one of my favorite things about repetition.
Me and Robert and Jared do this real quick is the correction, though. Okay, I'm corrected. I correct myself constantly. That didn't work. That didn't work. I tell Robert, that didn't work. We got to shift just to this. I tell Jared, let's just shift a little bit. Constantly correcting like you would a car or a plane. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
On the repetition piece, this is the hardest part for people. Like once they've gotten through the decision piece, which can be a challenge, and then they've gotten into a book, the repetition piece is really where you learn and build the skill that stays forever.
True.
Like that's where you actually learn things, and most people fall short there. I want to give you a good example. When I got married, Sandy was like, "Hey, we're going to do this dance.
Give me the rebuttal book.
We're gonna do this dance, and we need to take lessons to learn this dance." And so when we went to the dance instructor, she went and she did the entire dance. I'm like, "God damn, that's a lot of steps. How am I going to remember all that?"
Yeah.
It seems overwhelming.
Yeah.
Just like you may feel right now is overwhelmed. But then what the teacher did is she took the first 15 seconds of the dance and she did the dance. She said, "Do that first 15 seconds." So we did that over and over and over and over and over again until we got it. And then I said, "Okay, well, what next?" She goes, "Well, here's the next 15 seconds. Practice, 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 practice." And so until we got that piece. And then she went back to the beginning and said, "Now do the first and second piece together."
Yeah, exactly.
And then the third piece, and then back to 1, 2, 3. And then the fourth piece, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Because she kept stacking.
Now he's role playing, right? So the first thing was to practice little pieces, little increments. Customer comes in, calls in, hits an email. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, guy comes in. All of a sudden, the hotel's under attack. What do you do?
Yeah.
What is it you do? Do you even know? Run. No, you don't run. Okay. You can't run from bullets. Okay. What do? You look for a secure place. Okay. Second thing you do, come up with a little plan. Third thing you do, okay, make sure whoever can do something is in front to do something. Right? In a nice little short alleyway. How do you handle a customer? Customer comes in, what do you do? "Thank you for coming. What can I get you information on?" You need to have that where you don't even have to practice anymore. It's just like, it's like innate in you now.
You don't have to think. You just
This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
In addition to anybody buys a ticket during the show today at $495, this is a $4,000 ticket.
10xgrowthcon.com/495. The number
I'm also
495.
going to give you my rebuttal book. This is a $500 book right here.
You're going to send that out?
I'm going to give this to you. You're going to pay the shipping on it. I'm going to give it to you. And I'm going to do that for anybody that hooks up with us right now.
I'm getting
this
some
is
confidence,
practice,
man.
dog.
I'm getting some
You
confidence.
need something to practice with. Go to break.
If you are a business owner who needs custom software solutions through Amazon Web Services to automate, speed up, and enhance your business so you can focus on what you do best, which is grow your company, let Nico's Computer Engineering get you started today. With a free consultation, CEO and owner Tim Clark has spent the last 10 years building custom software for companies around the United States. Whatever your need is, whatever industry, if you need efficiency, Tim Clark can help you. Nico's Computer Engineering knows that you value speed to market. That's why we have the fastest turnaround and software implementation on the planet. If you want to get started with Nikos, go to nicoce.com. That's nicoce.com to get started right now.
There's only one company to work for in the smart home industry, Skyline Security. Right now is looking for the best of the Grant Cardone following to join their team and expand financially and professionally. Go to joinskyline.com to register. Labeled by Inc. 5000 as the fastest growing company for the last 2 years in a row, you get to protect families, grow your wealth, and join a team of top producers. Skyline is looking for great people. Go to joinskyline.com. That's joinskyline.com to get started on a brand new 10x career path. Go to joinskyline.com to register.
Nashville, Tennessee. From Mexico, just to meet Grant Cardone. This is the #1 entrepreneurship conference on planet Earth.
So let's give it up for your man, Grant Cardone.
My goal and purpose in life is to help people get better. How important is it for people to go big right now?
So the number one reason why small businesses fail is overfunding.
I'm going to teach everybody that there's always another level.
This is crazy good. This is penthouse from the beginning to the end.
The only reason to be in business is to make money and have freedom.
You're able to trust yourself. If I'm gonna build an empire, God damn it, I'm gonna do it.
I'm always committed to differentiating and adding value. For me, that's the key.
These are real people making real money in a real economy, hiring real people, creating real jobs. Hey, welcome back.
Welcome
It's
back.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Always good to be with you, Sales
Always good to be
Pro.
with you.
Okay. 5 things we're talking about. Do you know what they are? We got callers on the line. Let's see if the first caller can recite in bite.
Caitlin in Connecticut.
Caitlin, can you tell me the 5 things
KT and CT.
that super professional Jared Glant and myself have shared on the show today? How to build confidence. Yeah.
I'm that unprepared person because I haven't been listening because I've been on hold. I'm sorry.
Okay, well that's not that.
Well, make something up.
Make something up, baby.
Okay, all right. Well,
You know what I say? Don't be a little what?
A little bitch.
That's right.
Such a lady.
Thank you so much for your time, first of all. I think confidence comes from self-care, discipline, and training, which lends experience, which then allows you to be super confident. You give us so many ideas about how to be confident. I know my confidence has 10x since I started listening to you,
10x.
whether I'm role playing, before I do my calls or, just having that confidence to call somebody 10 times a day instead of, just once.
Yeah.
Or blanket marketing social media to come out of obscurity. So
She's been studying my material. Which of my programs are you studying?
I've read all of your books.
Yeah, you can hear it too.
Some on audio, some on some classic text, and I am really wanting to get on Cardone U.
Okay.
So I wanted to tell you a story about confidence.
Tell me a story.
Can I do that?
I love it. I love it. I love having you on the show. I might have you on the show more often because you're so articulate. This chick.
Thank you.
You guys. What is your full name again?
Caitlin Wheeler.
Caitlin. If you're going to put Caitlin on a scale of confident, super confident, or 10x confidence, what would you give her?
So far, I've heard 10x confidence.
10x confidence, that's for sure.
Thanks.
I might
So,
send
well,
you a
it's-
T-shirt.
It's really from listening to and studying you. And so 2 points with that. First of all, I want to tell you the story, and then I'm going to tell you why I think you, Grant Cardone, are one of the greatest leaders in America
Wow. Now you're building his confidence.
I'm soaking in
Now
the
you're
confidence.
building his confidence.
today. So first of all, the story is,
I'm gonna be arrogant here in a
you know,
second.
I've reached out to people every day. I have different ways of doing it. And yesterday I reached out to somebody, and she came back at me saying, you know, my way of reaching out to her was very unorthodox. It was not the way that industry leaders are saying to reach out to people.
Perfect.
And, you know, I just smiled at that, and I was like, you know what? That's awesome. Like, thank you for that feedback, because I don't want to be like everybody else. I
Yeah.
don't want to follow what the industry
Yeah, that's
leaders
exactly what you want
say
people
to
saying.
do. So, but you know, rewind 1 year back, before I studied you, I would have been like, oh my gosh, I'm doing it wrong. Oh, I should stop doing that. I'm not going to stop doing that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because it's working.
The other one. Yeah, exactly. So like, did you walk away from that though? A little hit. Turn your head the other way.
No, not at all. I just
The other way.
I was really excited. I was like, cool. I'm kind of like a revolutionary.
Yeah, that's you know. Look, you're gonna. I have people give me feedback every day. I have people tell me I should wear this. I should wear that. I should do this. I should do that. I got people give me so much input. It's unbelievable. Like I'm like if I listen to what everybody says, my wife does it. You shouldn't say that, and you shouldn't say that. I'm like, hey, my wife tells me how to speak. She says I have bad grammar. She says, you shouldn't say that. You shouldn't use that word. I'm like,
I'm the only one.
I'm the only one getting paid in the household, baby.
To speak.
She is lovely, though.
She's
so
lovely, but that's a different topic. Okay? All right,
So
thank you
let
so
me
much.
tell you-
Let's get you
Can
on
I tell you why
Cardone.
you're the greatest leader in America?
Yes, she is. Okay, hey, let me ask you this question. Have you gotten a ticket to the 10X Growth Conference?
No, but I shared the
Do
you know,
we,
your-
the deal
your
we
screen
do,
today,
do
so-
you have $495?
I do. Are you going to ask me for my credit card?
Yes.
Well, I'm not. I would. That's over the. You know, that would be impolite.
This is what
on
I-
a public forum. But Natalie's going to get it for you, and she's going to.
Yeah.
She's going to ring you for $495, and you're going to get the best deal
And
we've
hey,
offered.
get one for a friend of yours, okay? These tickets will never
Business
be cheaper.
partner.
These are $4,000 tickets, and I'm going to send you one rebuttal manual. Make sure she gets it either way, no matter what she does. I'm going to send her one, okay? Thank you for calling in. Appreciate it. We're talking about confidence, folks. Here's what you do.
From
First, you
Connecticut.
got to decide. You want to stop using drugs? First thing to do is decide, okay? It probably won't stick the first time.
You know what I
Make
did?
the decision. What?
I just threw all my stuff away.
You made a decision first.
Yep.
You made a decision first.
Yep. I threw it
Okay?
all away.
Okay. Anything you do in life, you're going to lose weight, decide. You're going to do that anyway. Just decide. If the decision doesn't work, decide again, and then decide again, and decide again. It does not cost money to make a decision. Number 2, build confidence through knowledge. You need data. You can hear it in her voice because she's got information. By the way, if you lack confidence, it is because you have the wrong knowledge.
Now I'll
You
tell
got
you.
people whispering in
Now
your ear,
look,
dropping
imagine.
shit.
Now tell me if you were a salesperson and you knew that you could handle any problem that a customer ever had.
Any
would you
situation.
be more confident?
Any obstacle,
Right?
any objection, any stall.
Imagine if you knew if the only words you ever heard were yes.
I got to think about
Do
it.
you think you'd be that confident?
Dude, you walk out to...
Dude, you'd be like.
Dude, when I started in that clothing store, I didn't know how to greet somebody, okay? By the time I made a decision to become a professional salesperson, to literally be responsible for my confidence, people would come up and say, I am not buying anything under no condition. I'd be like... That's funny what you're saying, man. I had so much confidence that people could feel it, right?
Yeah.
Some people would walk away and say, no, you're the exact kind of guy I don't want to be around.
Yeah.
But most of the people were like, dude, most people would walk away and say, what are you even doing selling this product? Why aren't you selling like $500 million product?
Yeah.
Okay, number 1, decide. Number 2, build confidence through knowledge. Number 3, practice that knowledge. She's listening to an audio program. She wants to be on Cardone.
And let me just tell you something about this. Most people make big mistakes here with the practice because they become like the perpetual learner. Like they're just always reading things and they're never actually doing anything with the information.
They don't know and they don't do, okay?
Because they don't actually practice it. So like people read, they go, oh, I'm going to read all of Grant's books. Don't.
I'm not interested in you learning.
Read
I'm
the
interested
first
in you
book
knowing.
and then do something with it. And
Maybe
then
go
get the
through that
next
book over and over again. The Millionaire Booklet, that little pamphlet that's 40 pages. Somebody got it for me. I'm talking about it. Dude, read that book 50 times. Read it 100 times, okay? You're going to get more out of it the 100th time, and that's the repetition part. Go deep on data. Go deep, right? These guys that fly these planes, you know how many times?
Thousands of hours before they get
10,000 hours that Ryan Secco has flown that plane, okay? And the last thing is corrections. Correct yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay?
Correct yourself.
By the way, anybody that wants one of these today, if you want one of these, if you want another one of these, I'll give it to you free. That's
cover
what
shipping.
we do. Okay? That's what we do.
Yep.
All you got to do is share the stream, and I'll send you out a book for free. Also, 10X GrowthCon tickets today. Look at our speaker list, okay?
And we ain't even done yet, man.
$4,000 ticket on sale during the show for $495. Go to 10xgrowthcon.com
/495.
The number 495. Let's take one more caller, then we'll go to a break. We won't go to break.
I got Mecca in Mexico.
Skip the break. Mexico, talk to me, Mecca.
Grant Cardone, Uncle G, how you doing?
El Gran Cabron.
Oh my man, you have quickly. I've only found out about you in the summer, but you have quickly became my new favorite person. I need to tell you that.
How many favorite people have you had, dude? Because I don't know how I feel about you just using me, like you know.
Bro, in my hand right now. I got the Millionaire Booklet. I've read this thing so many times.
Yeah.
I went out for an hour run this morning. I'm listening to Be Obsessed or Be Average the second time while I'm running.
Going deep.
And I'm just absorbing your info.
Dude, that's
but like
awesome.
what you guys were just talking about, I'm applying my info. My business.
Let's find out. Let's find out right now. What are the 3 things most people don't know about money?
They don't know how to make it. They don't know how to keep it. And almost nobody knows how to multiply it.
See?
Dude.
Repetition, baby.
That's strong.
Listen
right
to how
there,
confident
man.
he is, too. I'll bet you
confident.
we have the most confident people in the world listening
Well,
to our
it's
show.
because we give them you give them a skill they can learn and do something with.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Rogan, does he have confident people on his show? They go from
he
UFOs,
doesn't
they go from
teach them
talking about
anything. He doesn't teach
UFOs
them
to
anything,
conspiracy
you know?
to the UFC.
You know?
Grant, I need to ask you one thing here. I sent you some DM messages on Instagram. I've even reached out to Ryan, Captain Ryan on Instagram. See that little 10X plane you were just playing with on your desk?
The little what?
The 10X plane you got sitting in front of you?
Did you call it little?
No, well, man, compared to hey, don't compete. Don't compete with who got the biggest. You know what? That's a lesson you taught.
Okay.
I want to know what's your price. I want to buy that model right there.
Yeah, 80,000.
80,000. Grant, it ain't gonna be 80,000, man. Come on, make me a deal here.
Then it ain't gonna be.
There ain't gonna be
8,000. I'll sell it for $8,000 right now. And I'll sign it
right now.
I'll sign it. There's only one in the world, dude.
I know. I've been messaging you saying, put it on your store, put it on your store. I know people who will buy it. I want that sitting on my desk as motivation.
$8,000. Sell it right now.
$8,000.
And I'll give you
How
a
about
ticket to the 10X Growth Conference.
Ooh, was not expecting this. I was not expecting that. How about, no, I can't do $8,000. My wife will kill me.
You can't. No, you could. You just don't want to. And she won't kill you, by the way. If your wife will kill you for that, dude, she's a murderer. You need to get rid of her. She's a psychopath. If that's how it's going to take your wife to kill you, bro, come on, man.
No,
hey, did you guys do the thing to death do us part or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Through good and bad.
Yeah.
Through good and bad.
Yeah,
even if you pay $8,000 for a plane.
If I buy that plane for $8,000,
you know, a guy told me one day, he's like, I got to go talk to my wife. I'm like, bro, did you do your vows? He's like, yeah. I said, what were the vows? What were the marriage vows? He's like, to death do us part, through thickness and thin, through illness and goodness and badness. Good, do something right here, bro. It's all covered in the freaking vows, dog.
That's a binding contract.
Okay, let's go, man. You did it in front of a priest, right? Come on, Sam, bitch. See, that's confidence. You guys y'all get, oh, because you live your life. You guys live your life.
Right
and
there.
lives.
No, right there. I got so much more to learn from you. That's the thing.
Visa,
I got so much more
MasterCard,
to
or
learn.
American Express. See, and I go back to the clothes.
MasterCard.
Huh?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Dude, you'll
You're
be the only guy in the
absolutely right.
world that owns Grant Cardone's 10X model. You scared? Hey, by the way, what do you think it's going to be worth when I'm dead?
Didn't even think. I don't like thinking about that, but yeah, definitely a lot more.
You don't deserve this plane, dude. So look, there's only 2 reasons you won't do it right now.
Yep.
You want to hear them?
No. Speak the truth. Let's hear it.
You can't afford it. And number 2, you can't afford it.
You know what? Hey, but
am I right? Am I right? You cannot transact for 8K.
Right.
Huh?
That's the only thing keeping me down. I can't drop $8,000 on a model airplane. Wait a minute. You can't drop it, but there's 2 different versions of can't drop it. You can't drop it because like $8,000's too much for you in your head, or you can't drop it because you don't have it. Which one is it? $8,000 too much in my head.
It's too much in his head. So we know he's qualified. Yeah. We know the wife was bullshit. He could buy it without the wife's permission. He's done shit behind his wife's back before, probably last night.
Totally.
Okay? So now we know he's qualified. Now let me ask you something, man, my little brother. You ready?
Yeah.
When's the last time you spent $8,000? See, guys, notice the confidence, right? Like I know what I'm going to say next. Mm-hmm. It's not because I'm confident, it's because I know what I'm going to do. Hey, when's the last time you spent $8,000 on anything?
Yeah, 6-7 years ago when I bought a car.
Your car was $8,000.
A bit more than that, but yeah, that was the last time I made.
Did he pay cash?
Yeah, did you pay cash or did you finance it?
No, cash.
Yeah. Okay. Now let me ask you something. Okay, that's the only time you spent $8,000 in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got another smaller plane in here. How about a picture of a plane, dude?
What about that wooden one? We've got
Where is the wooden one? I got to get him
somewhere.
something else. I think I'm on the wrong product. How about the fireman hat? Okay, can I sell him the fireman hat?
Dude, what else? You can't sell him that.
No.
Dude, this is awesome.
What else can I sell him, man? Okay. How about
this is
a
why
picture?
I put it in my pocket.
No, give me the picture. That picture right there. Okay. How about this, dude?
Don't
I got
correct me
something.
like that, dude.
How about
Don't talk to me
$800,
like that.
dude? How's $800 sound?
800?
Yeah, 800. How about I sell you
800?
this for 800? One in the world.
You sell me that for 800 with 2 10X GrowthCon tickets for me and my wife. I'll make it happen right now.
No, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
man.
that's ridiculous.
I'll do that. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll do it for $1,800 with 2 tickets. One ticket's $4,000. One ticket's $4,000. So I'm gonna give you 12 seconds to make a decision on this. This picture.
One ticket's $495 right now.
2 tickets, $1,800, $1,800. 2 tickets to 10X GrowthCon and the photo and this signed. Only one in the world, by the way. This was given to me, dude. I shouldn't even do this. Stupid. Right? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Grant,
4,
I hate doing that.
3, 2. Did he say yes or no?
I will call back when I have the $8,000 to buy that plane.
Okay, good. Okay, this offer's over. All right, call me back on the plane, bro. Great talking to you today. I really appreciate you calling in. Love my callers, man. But now, what did y'all notice I did now? Confidence, man. Confidence. When I moved off the $8,000, I moved to another product. Why? I know there's only 3 reasons people actually don't buy something. Not the decision maker, not qualified, I'm on the wrong product. So I'm going to move through those things. But that, inventory close is the best thing. We don't use it enough in our office.
I love it. I use it all the time.
You know, you got to move an inventory. You're going to see me take one product today on the webs on our promotions online. People are like, you over promote, you market too much. Dude, you guys need to pay attention to how I market. How I market is how I sell. Okay, I'll take one product today and I'll market 3 different prices on it throughout the day. And most people don't understand what I'm doing. They're like, what are you doing, man? I am giving you different price points to look at. Let's talk to the next caller. We're talking about super confidence. JJ's in the house. Okay,
Dang,
we're talking
what's going
about
on, bro?
confidence, super confidence, how to build it. Who's our next caller?
I got Monica in California.
Monica in Cali.
Wonderful morning, guys.
All the women calling.
I love that, dude.
Monica, are you going to speak at my 10X Worth conference?
I would love to.
Let me ask you, could you go out and do 8,000 people in an arena?
Yes, I could.
Listen to the confidence. I think women have more confidence innately than men do. What do you think?
I think they do. I
agree with you.
Women are dangerous, man.
Dude, women are smarter.
I think women underestimate themselves a lot because they are dangerous.
I think women don't negotiate very well.
No, but I think that they have a lot of confidence in other ways.
I think women are prettier than men.
I agree with you.
I think women smell better than men.
They definitely do.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
So Monica,
Hey,
what's your let me ask you, do you know the 5 things to build super confidence?
No, because I had to be on mute. I wasn't hearing the show.
Oh, what a bummer. Why do you tell them to be on mute, Natalie?
No, the kids that listen to the show, it's when they go live.
Natalie. Okay, do you have a comment or a question? And thank you for calling in.
Well, you're welcome. Speaking about walking out your confidence, I saw you guys live on Monday night when you came home.
Yeah.
And I woke up with a heavy heart. And being a yoga teacher, meditation coach, I was just thinking, what could I do?
Yeah.
And in my meditation, what came was spreading healing and love through hugs. And I didn't know how I was going to do that.
Uh-huh.
And I've never done a Facebook Live. So I put out a Facebook Live out there challenging everybody I know today, actually. And I think we need to do another wave as well. At noon and 7 p.m. to hug 12 people, let them know that you are spreading healing and love.
I don't need anybody hugging me. I don't want anybody hugging on me.
Tag their if, and then it's like you're paying it forward through hugs, and it's healing, and it can happen all over the world.
Dude, I love it. You guys go out and hug somebody today, okay? Send some however you send energy, hugs, support, prayer, however you guys do it.
How about you smile at somebody?
Do it. Tell somebody they can do it. Tell somebody they look good today. Tell somebody you're pulling for them, And ain't nothing wrong with packing a weapon with you either. That gives me some confidence, man. When this whole thing went down, I'm like, I got 13 friends in right here tucked away in my back, and I told John, I went straight to John. John, I got 13 back here, 1 in the chamber. If something happens to me, you don't need to pull it, okay? And by the way, I got 4 more friends in my bag times 13. Whatever that number is, 52. Let's roll, John. But John, you got the video camera going, John. Get the shot. You get the shot, John. It goes bad, dude. We going viral. It's gonna be my last video.
It was funny. We were making a joke about if Grant died and we didn't do a sale after, he'd roll over in his grave. He would be like, you guys missed the best opportunity.
You got to do. We're boxing him up today. We putting him in the ground, dog. We going deep on discounts. Deep 7. Deep 6 or whatever it is.
6 feet.
Ed Milet, Todd Peterson, Damon John, Elena Cardone,
Jordan Zimmerman, Andy Frisella, Ezra Firestone, Russell Brunson, Onyx Singal, Bradley, Ty Lopez.
Let me do one, you do one. Ty Lopez.
Lewis House.
Tim Story.
Coach Burt.
Hank Norman.
Forbes Riley.
Sherry Hamilton.
Lori Harder.
Carrie Kasem. Some of these people, I'm trying to get Rebecca Minkoff. Mm-hmm. Okay? I'm trying to get...
Some of these people don't even know they're speaking yet.
I was going to get, what's her name, Hillary?
Yeah.
Just to punch her in the face. I'm like, Hillary, will you come speak? How much would it be? $250? Good. Can I punch you in the face? Because I hate politicians. I'd bring Trump in, punch him in the head, and pull his hair off, okay? All right, last caller. We're talking about how to build confidence. Sir, can you tell me how to build confidence? I'll give you this $479 rebuttal manual if you can quote all 5 in order.
I'm sorry, Grant. I have been watching the show, man. I don't have 2 phones. I ain't
don't
Kevin
apologize
Gates.
to me, man.
He doesn't have phones.
Well, look, man, I don't know how much time we have, and it's kind of hard to hear you, but I'm from Mississippi. I got a little welding company down here, but my question for you is, I'm real good at the construction stuff and all that, but what I'm better at is selling these jobs and connecting with people.
He's good at that.
What I want to know is, another company to tackle these other projects, or should it all be under one big company, like a general contracting company, or maybe you have a bunch of companies under one parent company? That's my question for you.
Yeah, I don't, look, I have a bunch of little different separate companies. I'd rather have just one thing, take care of everything, and then have a bunch of departments. I wouldn't worry, if you're starting a new company, I wouldn't worry about any of that right now. I'd start one company.
Yeah. You got to do everything in the beginning. I mean, I remember when I first started in sales, I was answering phones.
Yeah.
I was doing sales, selling corporate clients.
Right.
I was selling product online.
Yeah.
I was handling shipping problems. I mean, I was doing everything.
Yeah.
I did every job.
If you had different sexual preferences, right, you wouldn't change names, right? You would I know you guys from Mississippi resist this, but if you go to California and you're hanging out in Santa Monica and you decide to go the other way, you don't change your name, right? You can still be you.
Right.
You don't create another company, right? You just
Right.
you get back to Mississippi, you go back to your heterosexuality,
Well, what
you in Santa Monica, you do the flipper thing.
Well, my company it's all, to me, it's all about appearance, and I feel like when you go with a general contractor company, you're kind of just vague. And I feel like the route I went with my first company, it appeals to what people need, and it's all right there for you. There's no guessing. Like, what does he do? And a lot of these other companies try to do it all, and I feel like if I just had a bunch of different companies that were focused on this, that, and the other.
Well, you could,
bro,
but I would wait until those other companies start having some teeth, right? Some grip, some push.
Traction, yeah.
And then what I did, like I had my second company was in Orlando. We were just one thing in the beginning, and until that thing got its own legs, then it became a separate, kind of like a kid, right? My kids just need a few years with me, and then they can go off on their own.
And where I'm at with mine right now, I've been 8 months with it full time, and I'm making good money. It's about $10,000 to $12,000 a month. But I'm just one of those people. I have so many other things that, not that I want to do, but I know that I can. Like, there's these other companies who just are running their business the way I would run mine, and I just feel like I could dominate their space better than they are, and I can't help but want to take that from them. And sometimes I bite off more than I can chew, and I'm just wondering what you know about running.
Sounds like you're trying to do it again.
Once.
Yeah. Dude, it's awesome, man. Hey, have you hooked up for the 10X Growth Conference yet?
No, I haven't, but I got the 10X book, man. That thing I treat
I'm gonna
like
tell
a
you,
Bible.
there's a guy up here, Todd Peterson. How big is his company?
He got $1.2 billion for like half the company.
Okay. Damon John started out in a restaurant, Red Lobster. He ended up selling a $6 billion company. Everybody goes through the same thing that you're going through. Dude, the guy he goes through from Red Lobster to selling hats on a street corner, to saying, hey, I got to get some inventory to sell the hats, to creating a sales department, to going FUBU,
and creating one of the biggest brands
in the
ever.
world. So
Yeah.
everybody has that same challenge, bro. Just take it piece at a time, stack your money, push it aside, and go get you some more paper, man. And make sure you come spend 3 days with me in Vegas for the 10X.
We got about 15 minutes left on the offer. 10xgrowthcon.com/495.
$4,000 ticket, sir. $495. Get your ticket. And when you get your ticket today, hey, Jared, show them what I'm going to send them, man. How much is that on my website right now? $149 or something? Okay, that's a $500 book on sale for $149. I'm going to give it to you
you
right
want to
now.
talk about confidence?
Okay, right here. Let me see if I can hit
Boom.
JJ.
Boom.
Let me see if I can hit JJ. Whoa.
Boom.
Oh, I almost got it. Okay, I got JJ in the house. There it is, okay. 10xgrowthcon.com, folks. 10xgrowthcon.com/495.
Dude, confidence. Anybody can build confident. You're not born with it. You have to develop it. You have to decide,
build,
educate,
practice,
repeat. Correct.
You got to get some corrections, okay?
Remember,
Thank you for watching
the
today.
only people who condemn the hustle
are those who gave up on the hustle.
We'll see you next week.